the way how y'all think, oh my god, irritates me.
I'm a God girl, that's who I be. From the top of my head to the soles of my feet.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining. Remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. In today's video I'll be answering some questions that I was sent to answer, and I didn't really prep for these questions, so hopefully I can answer them to the best of my ability and they will make little sense. All right, and I'm having some tea because I'm about to spill the tea, honey. A joke. But I'm having some herbal tea. Yesterday was the first time I tried this one. It doesn't taste bad. It has a little raspberry flavor, and it's okay, it's all right. Yes, so the first question is, what would you do if you were to be a pastor slash deacon of a church for a day? So when I was smaller, I used to just want to be a pastor so bad. If I was a pastor for a day, like, what would I do? Not preach. But other than that, I would probably like not only preach the word but teach people how to apply the word to their daily lives. And I would try to like talk to young people like a lot, and develop a personal relationship with as much persons as I can. Check upon person and ensuring that they are doing okay, and da. So yeah, that's what I would do. The next question is, what are your thoughts on the LGBTQ group and their chance of being saved and redeeming themselves as a Christian? I believe that everybody can get saved no matter which community you are from. I just believe that the Bible says, if you confess of your sin, he's willing to forgive you. So I believe that once you confess of your sin, no matter who you are, no matter which community you are from, I believe that God can save you. I believe that everybody can get saved. The next question is, thoughts on how to build oneself daily. For me, I don't think you can build it. I don't think it's something that you can do alone. I think it's this is always a truck or a bike. And the thing is, it's slowing down. Like, why you do it? Why you reversing, sir? What is happening here? Alright. Alright, next question. The question is, thoughts on how to build oneself daily. I don't think it's something that you can do alone. I definitely believe that it's something that you have to pray about, and it's something that you have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone to do. And like, what are you building? Like, for example, if I find something that I would like to work on, or I try to do something new, I try to do, like, even like the video that I did last week, link will be in the description. I tried to write stuff, encouraging stuff, and put them, and even now I still read them. So it's just kind of me, just I did that because I just wanted a reminder and to encourage myself each day. So it all depends on what you want to build on yourself, and it's something that, again, you have to pray about, and I have to be willing to try something new. What can I do to improve this? What can I do to work on this particular area of my life? And even if it's sometimes if you put away your phone for a couple hours of the day, what you want to be, you have to be willing to make a sacrifice sometimes to improve yourself. All right, the next question is, surpassing lacking in self-confidence. This is something for me that I had to learn my self-worth. I have to learn who I am as a person, and that was something that helped me to feel more confident. And learning who I am as a person, that everything came through me reading the word, and understanding how God values me, the things that he has done for me. I'm just like, it pushes me to be more confident in me, because like, you know, all the things that God has done, I feel like me ramble, but you know, just seeing how much he worked on me, and reading scriptures and seeing how much he cares and loves me, it helps me to feel more confident in the day. And even reading the scripture that says that, you know, that you're more precious than ruby, when I hear that, I'm like, honey, you know, it just helps me to feel more confident. So I was listening to this message that says if we started seeing ourselves through God's eyes, you know, then we wouldn't have anything to worry about, you know, would feel a lot more confident. Because even like when you read the story of about Moses, you know, he never believed that he could have done any of these things that God called him to do, but obviously God saw something in him. So if we started to see ourselves, you know, through the God's eyes, then we'd be a lot more confident, because we'd start to see what God sees in us. So yeah, I feel like that would help you to feel a lot more confident in yourself, and you know, yeah. All right, so the next question is, what would you do differently if you were to be in charge of the country for like a week or two? Uh, you know, I would probably work together. Like, instead of just at each other, I'd probably just work together, because you know, teamwork where the dream works. I would also, you know, like stuff that is not like, I see like some petty stuff, I wouldn't necessarily pay as much attention to those. Like, for example, even like I've been in the town, I'd see like, what I call it, metro, like just taking out with people goods, like whatever, try to make little money, like stuff like that. I would ensure that, you know, everybody, you know, is treated fairly, and everybody get an opportunity to earn something. You know, I'll try to help people. Like, I guess that's fair enough. You know, I don't really have like a Miss USA answer. Next question is, at what age is dating slash courting okay? All right, my thing is, I would probably say 17, because at least you know that you're finished with school and like everything, and then you'd kind of have an idea of who you are at that point, just a little bit. Because I think around that stage of your life, you're kind of finding out who you are, you know. But you know, because I don't normally understand, like sometimes I see people like 13, 14, and them age they're in a relationship, and I'm just like, honey, like what is going on? When I was 13 and 14, I was literally just rushing home to come and listen to Bio G, because I always like hearing the brainstorms. Like, I don't know, but I feel like dating has to do with maturity, and a lot of times, like, dating at a younger age, you're not mentally mature, like you're not mature enough to understand things. But then again, some people mature faster than some people. And I'm not even talking about physical maturity, I'm talking about mentally. Because a lot of the times we damage ourselves by entering into relationships so fast, mentally too, just damage ourselves. So I'll probably say 17. But then again, dating to me has to do with maturity. To me, dating has to do with maturity. And I don't see the sense of you going into a relationship and you don't even have an idea of who you are as a person. You don't even like value yourself. You don't have any standards. Then it's just not going to work out. It's just you wasting your time, honestly. Because yeah, I'm kind of strict when it comes to these things, you know, because I do believe that you have to be mature, and I do believe that a lot of the times you're just kids. Come on, you're just kids. What are you doing? You know. So I definitely feel that it has to do with maturity. Like, stay in school. Like, it's not like you're gonna drop out of school, what am I saying? But anyways, I just feel like dating has to do with maturity. So if I'd have to put an age on it, I'd probably say wait until you're at least 17. And ensure that you have an idea of who you are as a person. You know, no, for me, like, I know now that I don't need like somebody. Like, I know to complete me. I already know that I'm complete, you know, through Jesus Christ, right? I already know that, you know, I know my standards. I know there are certain things that I would never tolerate in life, right? I already have an idea of who I am as a person, so I feel like if I should enter into a dating situation, and if there's any red flags or anything, I would know when to leave, because you know I have an idea of what I want. And you know, to me, like, you have to be mentally prepared to enter dating, and like you just need to know when to leave, because sometimes people just Jesus, I can't even, like, it's one question, we can't. All right, the next part of the question say, what really is considered as dating? To me, it's just getting to know somebody. Like, yeah, to me, it's getting to know somebody. The next question is, what's the most unholy thing you've ever done? Me? Me? You in my business? Don't do that. I think I did a video on this too. Link in the description. I think it was probably like that stage in my life where I was just questioning God's existence. I was just so mad at God and everything. I feel like that was probably one of the things that just had me, like, it took a while for me to forgive myself for that. So I probably said that, you know. Yeah. The next question. The next question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like, I can't even answer this question now, because every time I say I see myself somewhere, I end up doing it there, right? But like, I probably want to be working in my field as a psychologist. That's something that I really want to do. I'd want to be doing ministry as well. It doesn't really matter what area of ministry, but that's something that I've always been passionate about. So I'd want to do something in that, and I'd want to be a motivational speaker. 5 years, that's kind of a lot for 5 years time, but you know, we'll see. I'll do a video about it. We'll see. The next question is, which would you prefer? A man that has everything that you look for in a relationship but isn't financially stable, or a man that is wealthy and doing good for himself but isn't physically attractive? Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. At me, that question here, like, all right. A man that has everything you look for in a man. That sounds good. It fits everything, but isn't, what I mean isn't financially stable, because what I call financially stable may not be what you consider as financially stable, you know. So I could work with number one, because you don't have to be wealthy for me to like you, like, or to be in a relationship with you. You don't have to be wealthy. Wealth is not that big of a deal to me. But then, what you mean by not financially stable? What you mean? Me not understand, because honey, I don't want anybody that can't even take care of themselves. That you mean? Because, sweetheart, but I love that for us. But then, wealthy but isn't physically attractive. What I consider physically attractive might not be what you consider physically attractive. But then again, I guess you mean not physically attractive to me. Oh God, this is a hard question, you know. I'd go with one, because sometimes wealth bring arrogance and all of that, and you feel like you're more than me, and she's a runner, she's a track star, you know, she's gonna run away when it gets hard, okay? Just kidding. But I'd probably go with one, because not financially stable, you can be on your way. You can work your way up there, as long as you're able to at least take care of yourself. That's okay. So I'd go with that, because if you have all other qualities that, you know, I would like in somebody, but you're just broke, it's okay, you know, you can get there, sweetheart, okay? The last thing is, guys, do I think that relationship is overrated? I definitely believe that people think that they cannot do without a man or a woman. I definitely believe that relationship is overrated. Okay, it's overrated. Come on. I just like, even in social media, just like reading things and people like putting up things like single need somebody. Yeah, man, even if you're listening to music, I feel like relationship is overrated, and I feel like we're losing ourselves slowly, like going into relationship. And that's why I think that it has to do with maturity, because a lot of times people just feel like they need to be in a relationship. Because even when I remember when I was like in high school, and people was like, you're not in a relationship. Everybody, most people, they did a relationship in high school, but I already know that, you know, I don't have the time for foolish. Because I probably don't, but I really do. I'm easily annoyed. I don't have the time for foolish. Okay, I don't have the time, sweetheart. Nobody ain't about waste my time. Okay, so I feel like it was something back then that was, I say back then, I'm really old enough, it was definitely overrated. I think it's something now, because a lot of time people be asking me like, why you're not in a relationship, and you know, at this age, or what. I think it's something that somebody feels like it's like, it's not water. You don't, everybody is not don't need to be in a relationship. So I feel like it's something definitely overrated. And my reason for not being in a relationship is, you know, as I said, like, I just feel like a lot of these people that I talk to a lot of times, just, to me, is immature. Because if I hear how you talk and it just irritates my spirit deep down, then I just think that you're immature. And I do honestly, I do have the time, and I feel like I'm kind of mature. I act immature sometimes, but I feel like mentally I'm mature. Okay, and I don't know a lot of the way how y'all think. Oh my god, it irritates me. Like, how do you? So yeah. And I'm not going to like put myself in a situation like where I know that I'm going to be annoyed, and you know, I'm not going to choose to be annoyed, right? Okay, and I'm not going to settle in life. Okay, I'm not going to settle. So I definitely think that relationship is overrated. Yeah, I think relationship is overrated. Ugh, Jesus. If only I could just hold some of y'all and shake you. I'm just kidding. I mean, anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want me to do a part 2 of this video, you know, you can always send me questions. You know, follow me on Instagram at its_tcam1, and you can send me question or, you know, whatever. So thanks for watching the video. Bye.